Hello and welcome to Carvale for another weekly roundup. And this time, it's all that's happened in the automotive world in the period of 19th to 25th February 2024. It's been a busy week, so let's dive straight into it. First up on our automotive list is a launch date for the new Hyundai Creta N Line. The car will be launched in India on the 11th of March and we'll be driving it to the next day. So what do you want to know about it? Do leave us your question in the comment section below. As the name suggests, this is a high-performance version of the Hyundai Creta and is something that we anticipated that would arrive after the standard car. The Creta N Line's USP will be its 1.5-litre GDI turbo petrol engine that produces 158 bhp and 253 Nm of torque. In standard form, in the highest version of Creta that you can buy, you get it with a 7-speed DCT. But in the N Line, it will be also offered for the first time with a 6-speed manual. This, of course, being a top-spec model, will be offered in the N8 and N10 trim levels, which are the equivalent of the SX and the SX optional. We expect a premium of around Rs 1 lakh over the standard top-spec versions of the Creta. It will, of course, take on cars like the Skoda Kodiaq Monte Carlo, Volkswagen Taygun GT Plus, and of course the Kia Seltos X-Line as well as the Kia Carens X-Line. Next up on the list is an electric version of the Renault Kwid, more specifically a second generation version of the Renault Kwid Electric. It's been unveiled in its Dacia guise, which is called the Dacia Spring EV, and will also spawn a Renault version, and our bet is that is the car that will come to India that Renault had announced earlier this year. Now here are some highlights. When you look at the exterior design, it's copied much of the new 4th generation Duster that was unveiled at the end of last year. You can see the familiarity in the face, maybe some in the sides, as well as some of the design behind. But when you look at the silhouette overall, you can still notice the Kwid shape, that familiar Kwid design, mini SUV design. Inside, here too, it picks up elements from the Duster. You can see things like the steering wheel, the center console, the dual digital displays, as well as the shape of the seats. All this is a very good thing, as the Duster is expected to be a very successful car for Dacia in this 4th generation, and picking up its design cues should help the Kwid move along. Now, in terms of powertrain, Dacia says it will have a range of around 220 kilometers, will be offered with 3 types of fast charging, and for the first time will also have a V2L system. The other first for this car is that it will get regenerative braking for the first time, which means that you'll be able to add to the range, though that's something we'll only be able to tell you once we drive the car. Now, like we said, earlier this year, Renault had announced that it would be bringing an A-segment EV to the Indian market sometime in 2025, and our bet is that this will be the car, of course, in a Renault guise, and obviously this will also spawn a Nissan version. We expect it to start with a sub 10 lakh rupee price, which means that it will take on the likes of the Tata Tiago EV, MG Comet EV, Tata Tigor EV, and of course future models from Maruti Suzuki and Toyota. From car launches, we move on to the all-important question that populates our entire website in multiple languages. What is the mileage? Kitna deti hai? And that we have answered this week with the Tata Tiago CNG AMT. This is a first in segment car and is also available in sedan form as the Tata Tigor CNG AMT. Now, we drove the car, checked out the interiors, understood what it's like, but most importantly also did a real-world mileage test while testing out the car. Now, Tata officially claims 28.06 kilometers per kg. In our real-world test in city conditions, we got 21 kilometers per kg, and in highway conditions, we got 22 kilometers per kg. Now, this might seem a little far off from what Tata claims, but Tata has first mover advantage, and so it doesn't have competition at the moment. And even by any standard, that's a pretty decent mileage for something offering the convenience of CNG and the convenience of an automatic. You had CNG before and you had automatic AMTs, but no one had ever combined them before. The other big highlight that we can take from the Tata Tiago CNG AMT is that this powertrain is expected to arrive on the Altros CNG and the Punch CNG, and possibly in the future also for the recently unveiled Nexon CNG. The Mahindra Scorpio N is back in the news again after a long time for two big reasons. The first is that Mahindra has introduced a new N8 Select variant that's a mid-level variant with a few added features over its price equivalents in either direction, and with a new midnight black paint scheme that's exclusive to this variant. It can be had with both petrol power and diesel power, as well as 3-pedal and 2-pedal driving options. Here are the complete prices for this new N8 Select range. The other big highlight from Mahindra, again for the Scorpio N family, is that it has trademarked the name Scorpio X. Now Scorpio X, we believe, will be the name for its new pickup truck that it unveiled in concept form in South Africa last year. This pickup truck will share its engine, underpinnings and majority of its feature list with the existing Scorpio N, but will get some added things like a 360-degree camera, level 2 ADAS, connected car technology, triple digital displays and an HUD system as a part of its upgrades. These are upgrades we'll also see in the Scorpio N in the future. Now, like we said in our video about the Scorpio pickup truck, up until the Scorpio N, the Scorpio pickup truck had always been a side story that ran along with the Scorpio. But with this Scorpio X, if it's called that, it will get its own series. That means it's going to be its own model and will be sold in a variety of countries, both in left-hand drive and right-hand drive, guys. The final highlight of the week was the unveiling of the Suzuki Ertiga Hybrid at the Indonesian International Motor Show 2024. Now, this Suzuki Ertiga Hybrid has existed before, but this is an upgraded version and comes with a bigger 10Ah battery for better hybrid efficiency. You of course get it with an automatic transmission, and in terms of visual upgrades, it's now called the Ertiga Cruise with a sporty body kit, an all-black interiors and a few upgrades to the features. Now, this Ertiga Hybrid points at a strategy by Suzuki to hybridize the most popular model that it sells in each country. And in Indonesia, it's the Ertiga. Could we expect this car in India? Do let us know in the comment section below, and also do let us know what you think would be pricing for this vehicle that you would want over the regular Ertiga. So there you have it, all that happened in the automotive world for the period of February 19 to February 25th, 2024. Have we missed anything? What else do you want to know? Do leave us all your comments and thoughts in the comment section below. And also, don't forget to hit those like, share and subscribe buttons, and also that bell icon to be notified the instant we put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.